Hello, welcome back. DreamLeague Season 10, Corsair. Thank you for letting us do this another season long. 7 days. That's how long we're going to be here for. And we are only in day 1. We got a lot of good stuff ahead. And we're in the middle of series, actually. You're joining us at the start of Group B. We have a Final Tribe. And Final Tribe is going up against Royal Never Give Up, or RNG. I like to call them RNG. It's a little easier. And they are the ones to take the first game of the series. And even though everybody of us, and me and my panel, kind of predicted that, it was probably the game that was closest so far, and it definitely played out very different from what we were expecting it to. Here to discuss that series, or that first game, Kyle, Slacks, welcome back.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Whew, that was a close one. We almost got that one wrong.
Yes.
We should have. All right, they were looking good in that game, but a few too many mistakes. So strong in the early game, what happened?
I don't know if it was really mistakes. It's just a product of the lineups.
That is a good point.
You know, you have to play that game better as Final Tribe to win. And it really just feels like, in the way the patch is played right now, if you're the draft that just needs one fight to win the game, it's always going to be easier for you. And they have Invoker, they have Lifesteal, Wyvern, Mag, like all of these heroes scale exponentially as the game goes on, and it becomes much easier to play them. Final Tribe's relying on like tossbacks and Wraith King, like big initiations. Just, it's not really realistic.
But that Brood, she was so big, baby. She was huge.
Can I put my analyst hat on for a second?
No.
Because I feel like, and Kyle, correct me if I'm wrong here, the Final Tribe had like this peak timing, and they hit it when they stole that Aegis, and they got it, and they pushed, and then they couldn't do more than just take... I'm not even sure if they took the tier 2 tower, but that was kind of like their peak timing, and from that point onward, they couldn't do anything else. And all the fights that happened from that point onward were on the other side of the river. And I feel like you know what Royal Never Give Up reminded me of? An old dog. You know, old dog that plays with the puppy, you know, he'll play along a little bit. At some point, that old dog is going to have enough, and he'll make one growl. And that was Royal Never Give Up.
Well, that was a lot different direction than I thought.
What I thought we were going is I was going to say it's comparable to like Shelob in the Lord of the Rings saga, where if the big spider had been content with Frodo, just scooped him up, took her back to the lair, would have been no problem. But she was like, nah, I want more. I'm going to fight Sam. Sam messed her up real good. She didn't get either. Just like Final Tribe didn't get a win in the series.
I don't read book. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but...
It's a movie.
Oh, it is? Neat. It's played though pretty good, but, you know, bad hero pick.
All right. With that being said, I believe you have decided on a replay, and we can take a look at what is on the drawing board.
Oh, it better be that Roche fight, or I'm going to be furious.
No. Pause, please.
Pause. So, real quick, you can see part of the issue with the Bat Rider is after this lasso fades on Monet, which is right here. This is Monet. Your hero doesn't do anything anymore. You deal absolutely no damage. Tiny's up there. So this guy, no damage. This guy, no damage. This guy, no damage. They're all in on this idea that the Broodmother can kill Lifesteal. It's just not going to happen. You've got Peel coming in from the Invoker over here on the side. And in addition, Wraith King is going after a different target. There's no way to actually kill Lifestealer without both cores. And at a certain point, yeah, hit play. You can play.
Play it along.
See what happens. So even though he's Orchided, like, look at this. Like,
oh, yeah.
He's just...
And that Broodmother was their only hope. I mean, this game was looking real over in that earlier team fight. When
and the downside is, Chessie ends up buying back. And because that shrine is already gone, it takes him so long to get back to the fight that by the time he's back, Wraith King's already dead for the second time. Like, look, you can see him walking on the minimap. He's not even there yet. And then even though we see Frost die, he still goes in here thinking he has a shot, but at that, like, that's already a bad. Like, why is he there?
He does.
Is he gonna save Hanskin? No.
You can't actually touch the Lifestealer. Like, there's no way to kill Monet. I was talking with Fog backstage. Felt like he went the perfect items.
Actually, he does end up saving Hanskin. He's the only one that lives.
Got him.
Monet goes for the Sanj Nyasha, Armlet, MKBAC. Puts him in a position where the mischance from the Brood doesn't affect him whatsoever, and he's always able to just duel him at any point. And again, he just doesn't die. You need to expend so many resources to take out just a Lifestealer, and he has 3-4 heroes on his teammates on his team that can just save him whenever they desire.
So who do we go? Well, actually, that's not up to us. Who is
Not yet.
Too early,
Not
too
yet.
soon.
I didn't know.
Who is the
I hit
MVP
it.
according to Twitch chat?
It's gonna be Monet.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, definitely deserves it after that game. And never gave up, never surrendered, and kept on going strong.
All right. Well, we don't even need to show it.
Oh, no, I mean, I'm just
We should
guessing.
show it.
No, it's
Show
fine.
it, please, just show it.
Well, the Hex MVP won by Monet, or I hear a drum roll.
Yeah, it's Monet.
Can we show it? Can you just show it? Just show it.
No,
I'm letting it build.
you can't. You know, it died. Sorry.
What
Not
the?
showing it.
Why do you do this?
We are going to think about the next game, though, and it was indeed Monet. I have been told.
Told you.
But the power is lost to us to be able to show
All
that
right.
on the screen right now.
No problem.
We are going to talk about game 2 because it is a best of 3. There is another chance. And to be honest, it felt like the Final Tribe, they had a good idea. They just, when their peak timing hit, they just should have won the game then, and it took too long for them to actually.
Yep. It just
do
how do you go high ground against Wyvern and Invoker? That's the problem. Wyvern and Invoker mag. It's so difficult to play that game when you have no combo breakers. Their only initiator is Tiny, and at the same time, the bad I guess. But if you can't peel, that's the problem. It's very difficult. If you're gonna lasso a mag after his RP, that's cool and all. But then there's gonna be a life stealer and an Invoker wreaking havoc. Like
Right.
you have no real threat. It's all cooldown dependent. Whereas life stealer lands in open wounds.
I like
Okay.
what the Brood pick I liked because it kind of opened up some more options, you know,
Yeah.
potentially a little bit of
Give 'em a
ratting.
win condition.
Yeah, win condition's good. And then, again, if they just picked off the right guy with the Bad Rider, the Life Stealer, and they got that beautiful pick, it could have worked out. But as you said before, so much harder to pull off than the other draft.
Yeah.
I mean, other draft just has to do what they do. Magnus, press the up button. It's a good game.
Yeah, I
So,
know. I respect them though, just because
Yeah.
something's difficult to pull off, and it's it doesn't mean that it's not worth trying
Yep,
to make something beautiful.
sure. It's very good. You got a good analyst. So how's that next game? A cooking?
Oh, I don't know. I see the teams there. They have their headphones on, so
Oh,
I
that's
imagine
great.
it starts pretty soon. We already obviously we thought that RNG was going to win, but it was closer than what we thought, right? We underestimate TFT, or did we overestimate RNG?
I think it's a product of their draft. Like, I love 343. I felt like he underperformed a bit. He just fed a lot as the next assassin. If he finds a couple of kills into a Roche or a few towers here and there, the game's going to progress a lot smoother. But they were so far behind after the early mid game that it took some time for them to catch up.
All right, so real talk me on the Roche fight, the pivotal moment, the moment where things were lost. What did they do that was so wrong? Because oh my God, we have a draft. Forget it. We'll talk. That's the past, baby. We gotta move on.
True.
How much focus should you have on the draft on being able to take a Roche fast?
I don't know if it's well. There's like three things I'd say. There's three ways to approach Roche. You either draft in a way that they can't fight you in the pit. You draft in a way that you do Roche incredibly quickly, or you can do Roche without taking any damage. If you have multiple components, that's great, but you need one of those tools to be able to actually do Roshan. And in this scenario, I feel like RNG just had a draft that you couldn't address when they were in the pit, and they also took no damage. So they're not really ever pressured to finish the Roshan. They can kind of just play at their leisure, and at some point they're going to land some big ultimate and then win that fight.
I'm super excited with this draft already. Everybody's been banging out Necrophos, and I haven't been able to catch a game to, you know, show me why that has to happen. Very excited to see that Necro come out. Is it just the added respawn time? Is that it? Is he just annoying? Because I don't remember him getting any stronger anytime soon.
It's a combination of versatility and where it can lane, and just a really nice kit. Every one of your spells is really good. In fact, you technically have 5 spells, because at one point they gave his the Sadist,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
it used to be a skill. Now it's just a personality trait for the Necrophos, and he just gets as a bonus to his Q.
Thank goodness.
Heals up, gets mana with every kill.
You know, I always played Necro without putting any points in Sadist because I can't last hit. But now that it's just part of Q, it's just part of life.
You still have to last hit for it to work, though.
Well, I know, but it's, you know, why develop points into something when it's, you know, a wash? Who knows?
That's like why I don't invest in my retirement fund.
It's a wash. Who knows? I can kill him by the time the event's over. In fact,
Yeah.
I might just do it.
I might already have
All right. Well,
It took you too long.
Brewmaster get picked up from the final tribe. Liking this brew, man. It's so interesting to see this hero because you know the.
Why is it interesting, Slacks?
It's just the different applications. You know, some
What kind of
games-
applications?
Well, as we saw earlier today.
What did we see earlier?
Well, that's a great question, Kyle. Thanks for keeping everybody interested. Kezu basically was just like, if they don't kill Brew, they don't win the match. I'm going to make so much disruption. I'm going to go crazy. Whereas players like Puppy have a completely different play style. It's more of a let's make sure nobody dies, you know? I mean, there's so many different ways to pick this hero and play this hero. It's just a joy to watch him.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
Is Brewmaster a sad panda?
Not at all. I mean, some people get drunk and you think that they're sad, but really they're living lovely, luxurious lives through means of alcohol. Doesn't mean they're sad. They just know how to party. Does he look sad to you? Homie brings a keg
Don't look at
everywhere he
me. I'm
goes.
not saving you.
The party comes all the time, baby.
So do you think he knows Sad Panda? And maybe if Sad Panda had more of a Brewmaster lifestyle, he'd be a happy cat?
Well, I think Brewmaster's happy. Maybe the lore of DreamLeague's Sad Panda is that he's Brewmaster's son.
Maybe we should offer him a drink next time.
Yeah.
So-
Imagine if your dad was constantly getting shit-faced and rolling around smacking people, never came home, never cared about you. You're stuck here giving out cards all day. I mean, I believe the lore. Anyway, Skywrath Mage coming up here today.
What? A Skywrath?
That's right, Sheever. And an Insta-Lock Pugna. Okay.
Into Nyx?
Well, I mean, the Insta-Lock Pugna, though.
Into Nyx?
But Pugna is pretty good against Sky. If they're assuming that this Sky is a core Skywrath,
Oh, all right.
could be nice. No?
Trivia question. 2 points.
Yes, sir.
Which hero in Dota 2? Oh, I sat on something. Uh-oh.
Well, we still hear you.
Continue.
Oh,
Go
you
for it.
do? I don't hear anybody. I messed up.
All right.
Which hero in Dota has the highest intelligence gain?
Sir, I'd like to solve the riddle.
Solve.
Pugna.
You're right.
Sir,
And,
does that mean that the mana break does amazing amounts of damage to Pugna, sir?
It does indeed do a whole bunch of damage, and it's a problem.
Is there ever a situation where Pugna might be trying to escape by decrepifying himself, even magnifying that damage even more, sir?
Yes. Oh,
Yes, indeed. Well, yeah, but at the
Yep.
same time, maybe Pugna's just going to be really on the back end, you know? Yeah, he just kind of makes it so that they can't team fight as easily. And Necrophos does have a lot of magic.
If they destroy Nyx on the lane, you know,
Whoa.
he's never going to have his mana burn up to begin with.
well, the problem is mostly that it's not just the intelligence gain thing. That's just me memeing, but Pugna has to farm with your Q, right? It's got a bit of a delay.
Yeah.
It's sort of playing Nyx is a lot like trying to batting in baseball,
I
right?
love this baseball shit again.
It's world, dude. I've been watching.
Continue.
Yeah,
Go
Can
ahead.
you do a football reference?
like soccer.
No, like football.
Nice, Sheever. Way to appeal to the Americans on the
So-
panel.
Okay, sure.
We're in Europe.
So imagine, you know, Nyx is a striker. You're trying to score a shot on goal, aka land a carapace into stun.
There's no
Playing
strikers in
against-
football.
What?
All right, can we stop this
What?
extended metaphor for a second? I just want to talk about what a play Royal Never Give Up. They're like, you pick a Pugna specifically to max Nether Ward to kill Skywrath. Well, here's an Invoker. I don't respect you. I don't respect. Here's a giant magic dealer. Okay, I'm not scared in the least. It's crazy.
It does feel like they're kind of saying, like, we don't care.
Yeah, literally couldn't care less. Very, very frightening for our boys on.
Woo! Hey, that's a Huskar.
Hello.
That's a fourth pick Huskar as well. Why is it a good Huskar pick? Or is it even a good Huskar pick?
It is a great Huskar pick.
Hell yeah.
Ah.
None. One, you can go mid against Necro or Invoker and body that matchup. And in addition, nothing on RNG right now threatens you. You've got great team fight to back you up. All Final Tribe needed was someone to build around, someone to take Aegis, and someone to hit towers.
Yep. And Huskar is such a great pick, of course, with that natural magic resistance. For Royal, never give up. Really just have magical damage. That's all they got.
But they still have a pick.
Indeed.
Yeah, they could go for a PA, really round things out, you know, some massive physical damage. Don't look at me like that shit. I mean, want to be the best pick, I'm just saying. They could come up with some physical damage there to kind of threaten that Huskar and get something crazy on that. But I think Kyle's right. It's a nasty Huskar pick. I like. Daddy like. Although they do have a Pugna, which Daddy don't like.
Exactly. And to go back to the football.
Oh, okay, great.
Nix gets what effectively is Ronaldo taking a free kick. Every time Pugna lands, it blasts a Q. You know, it's just like, you got all the time in the world, pick your spot, walk in, carapace. Pugna takes 325 damage to himself. It's already a low HP hero.
Yikes.
I like it. I like the analogy.
Who is
Thank you.
Ronaldo?
All right, so we see a Brood band.
He's a famous Brazilian footballer.
Pele?
Yes.
No, he's actually. Pele was Brazilian.
Yeah.
Oh, was he?
But Ronaldo is even more famous.
Then Pele?
Yes.
Bullshit, I ain't never heard no Ronaldo. I heard of Pele.
10 seconds remaining.
All right.
Yep.
Next up, the last
Thanks.
picks, the most important picks. Broodmother is going to be taken out by Final Tribe. They don't want to. Oh, and it's 20.
Wee.
I can kind of see that. Easy burst.
It looks like it'll be a support Tiny. They're going to commit to the core brew. Not bad. I think core brew makes a lot more sense when you have this like push-centered lineup with the Pugna Huskar. He's going to peek in the mid-game, get a blink, get a Vlad's. You're going to try and play around this first or second Roche as your win condition. If you're RNG now, you're just trying to pick a hero that gives you like the trump card to this whole situation and ensures that if you're able to stall the game out, keep it even, keep your tier 3s alive against this pressure Huskar build.
I have a question.
You win. What?
The Final Tribe, will they do a cheer every time before a game or before a series?
I believe it's before.
They will do it again, apparently. Ooh, hey, it's a Monkey King. That's physical damage.
Yep, physical. Man, Monkey King, God, I think a Void might have been better there. Or is Monkey King the way to go?
Oh, here they come, here they come, here they come, here they come, here they come.
Oh, here we... Yeah, boy, yeah, boy. Ew, yeah.
Thomas was a little bit slow there. I didn't feel the beat, Thomas.
Don't jack on Thomas, easy.
Oh, I did.
Nice.
But last time he
You can't recreate Magic Cheever. All right. Anyway, I'm kind of torn on this one. What are we doing the...
You're in the furthest corner. You start. It's always
I think
that furthest corner that starts.
You know what? Final Tribe has a very interesting draft. I think that they're a little bit overthinking it, but I think they're going to regret it getting so much magical damage. I'm going to go with Final Tribe. I think the Pugna will work. It's crazy.
Crazy.
You know, I'm inclined to agree, to be honest.
Hey-oh.
I don't think that they'll deal with this Huskar well enough, and I think Monkey King is just kind of a bad hero. I'm just concerned about the Pugna's game. If he has no game, I don't think they win, and he probably won't have a game. So I'll probably be wrong, but I'm going to stick to my guns.
I am going against the current. I'm going for RNG.
Great.
Or I'll never give up.
Whatever.
Let's see if they can make it a 2-0, or if we are going to have our first third game of a series. So far in this minor, it is over to our commentary team of ODPixel and Bulldog.
Thank you, Shiva. Yes, we're ready for Royal Never Give Up against TFT Game 2. And we're seeing this time the Brood Pickers was... Brood Picker was not good enough. Now they're gonna go back to the Huskar picking. And as the panel said, it looks to be quite a good game for the Huskar. Would you agree, or do you think RNG, the Monkey King, could be the secret answer?
Well, Brood is kind of a cheese hero, and so is Huskar. And if you need to cheese your opponents, you're gonna lose.
Okay.
Especially if you lose the first game. And...
Okay. So you're not... You think RNG is going to have it in them? I mean, because how do they deal with this? Who are they going to put in the lane for a start against the Huskar, do you think? How are they going to deal with this in lane?
They just send the Skywrath there to queue him and hit him all the time. Dual-lane him.
I'll be interested to see this, because I remember my boy Giannis, he got very sort of triggered by this recently, because we had a game where he was playing Skywrath, and we were against the Huskar mid. And we had this teammate, and he said, Fogged, go mid on Skyraf, you will beat Huskar. And Fog was like, shut up, you're an idiot. No, I won't. Skyraf is rubbish against Huskar in lane. And then the guy's like, no, it's really good, trust me, I win it every time. So Fog was like, okay, I'll go mid on Skyraf. And then, of course, Fog proceeded to feed. So, the moral of the story is, Skyraf probably still loses the lane, or was Fog just being bad?
No, what I was referring to though was that support Scabbard goes to help them.
Oh!
Not that there's a solo one.
So you're saying Fog was an idiot for playing core Skyraf mid in the first place?
There's a reason Fog is not playing professionally anymore.
I see, yeah.
Or never was successful. Because he's bad.
Let's see how this one goes anyway. Let's see if they can deal with the Huskar. But yeah, what you're saying, having the Sky sit mid.
They need to help
At the start.
because you don't want that Husker lane where he just destroys that lane. And they don't really have a real hero against him, so that's a problem.
Oh, they don't. It certainly is going to be a problem. But at the same time, you know, they had a Brood last game. Chessie was incredibly fun, but it still was not enough to secure TFT the win. And look who it is, of course. Stay on his side lane Invoker. He had a slow start last game, but he absolutely crushed it towards the end. So that's got to always be worrying to play against when you know that there's this guy that it doesn't matter how well you deal with him in the lane, he's going to find some way to climb himself back into the action.
And he's going to have a hard lane again now.
Yeah.
Because he's playing... oh, they're switching their lanes a little bit here again.
Okay, so what we got? We've got the Monkey King in the mid.
Yeah. And we got a smoke. I don't know how this matchup goes. It shouldn't be that good, honestly.
I've seen this a few times in some of the top tier games, and yeah, the Monkey King does not have a great time.
Maybe we see the Courier Sniper could be pretty big. Switch the lane around. And no, he doesn't. But yeah, he's just going mid now to hopefully help him a bit, because otherwise it's going to be very one-sided.
Yeah. I mean, it sort of gets the case where you get level 2, and you got like the Boundless, but then you've got sort of this Huskar shooting out these spears at an increasing rate where, like, as the Monkey King, you sometimes get the Jingu built up and you'll, like, kill the Huskar, but by that time you have, like, a bazillion spears on you and you just die anyway, so you just keep trading lives, and then a few more levels down the road, you're just dying far too quickly for the lifesteal to be any use from the Jingu Mastery. It's such a hard matchup to play.
Yeah, and you would think that Husker doesn't have any magic resistance early, so you can just use those bolts. And yeah, top, you're playing with a Boots Invoker here with 40 damage against Tiny. Is he even going to die? No.
Oh, that last fire spirit not quite hitting.
Yeah, he's got 40 damage against Tiny, who's about 100 damage. So it's kind of hard to
yeah, he's not going to get any CS.
That is a problem. But they have a Necro, though.
They do.
That hero's pretty powerful.
And SRF had a really good game on so the Magnus. Sure, that was in mid, but he seems to be really solid in terms of playing strong matchups. So we'll see how much he gets out of that. But yeah, at the moment, he's just got to hide in the trees.
Yeah. And Kyle mentioned how good Nyx is against Pugna, but that also, if you take the same game Adam had last game on Nyx, if he doesn't get levels or any items, he's not going to be that big of a threat.
Oh,
and here
I like this. This is definitely kill opportunity if they could get that fourth to buy it. Oh, he didn't go for it. I wondered if he could have maybe chased down for the extra hit after the stun, but he didn't go for it. Okay.
He could have manned up for sure.
Yeah, he pulled back and held back.
Still no, it seems like they're doing decent here at least with the help.
Yeah, I mean the Monkey King is farming, so I mean yeah, this is definitely not terrible at all for RNG. They've found a matchup in which, for the early levels so far at least, he's trading farm.
But it does get pretty bad as the levels go up and they're sacrificing. Oh,
hey,
that is big.
The Courier Snipe, the Skyraf Mage.
A lot of coins.
Absolutely.
Invoker needed that badly.
And it's little things like taking that Courier away at this stage of the game that could make that mid lane matchup, you know, so that little bit more possible for the Monkey King against the Huskar. The Huskar's not got his Courier.
Just use his region as well, so if they go on him again, that could be pretty bad. Yeah, now they're both getting low here.
We'll go down bottom SRF. He's got the 12 for 3, Pugna 9 for 1, so SRF, as expected, farming okay against the two of them, Hanskin and Jonas and Fat.
Yep.
But if they don't crush this early game, TFT, that Huskar pick will definitely sort of lose a bit of its value. as it continues, still just trading farm. And
Yeah, he's doing fine here,
Yeah.
honestly. And as we saw the final tribe last game, they do throw away a lead a little bit here and there. So
well, can't throw away a lead if you don't get it. You know, maybe that's the strat.
we smart.
We'll see if that pays off here this game 2 for Final Tribe. As at the moment, just great to see that Monet is able to deal with that Huskar. And farm, just okay. He's got the backup of Vera, Chessie.
And they do want to win this mid lane, so they do send Phoenix,
Yeah.
which means that Invoker is getting something at least now. He's got 14 CS, which is pretty good. And he's getting solo level, more importantly. So we'll have some impact, and we'll see if it goes Midas again this game. He's looking to go and earn this time. Maybe he'll be more active. Obviously, the Vessel really good against Huskar.
We'll see the attempt onto mid, 3-4-3. Does have the stun, but the Fire Spirits on Monet make it very hard for him to continue. He'll get the Boundless Strike off, but does not manage to hit anyone with the passive active. So he will not get the lifesteal, and TFT do get the kill. Takes 3 heroes to come in onto the mid lane, though, from TFT.
Yeah, bringing in the right time, using those slow attacks.
Oh,
Did he get a kill here?
yeah, 3-4-3 with some good control.
Hold
Death
up.
Pulse comes in, but
The runes?
Anscan. Oh, indeed, SRF. He weren't looking at his clock,
SRF missing 2 runes.
letting Anscan just
What a
walk past
baboon.
him and grab both. As that, well, that's going to be up and down.
Just
That's
call
3
it.
runes for TFT. Only 1 for RNG.
Yep. And this Tiny, he's getting so much farm, and there's a lot of squishy cores
Yeah, there really is.
from RNG, so just blowing up the
Oh,
monkey.
Jesse stepped back up. He's feeling confident because he has the Phoenix by his side.
Hold up.
Oh, no, he's going to be okay.
Hit him.
Monet cannot get in. The attack speed slowed too much from these Fire Spirits. Azera coming in and saving the day each time, making sure that Chessie doesn't quite die.
Jesse knows his hero. He's played his hero.
Well, yeah, he certainly has. It's looking, you know, he's not absolutely trashing the mid lane, but he's definitely starting to come out on top with the help of Vera. And as we know and saw from the draft, it's going to be a good game for a Huskar. There's just 2 kills so far, 6 minutes in on the side. Final Tribe. Slow start. I'm going to start where we are seeing Chessie now, level
Hitting
6.
3 heroes middle now again. Phoenix is not in position this time. This is gonna be bad.
They need to get the stun. They have got it, but do they actually have the physical damage? They're trying. Hansken jumps in. Chessie's still alive for now. The tornado will be enough. They get the kill that they hope for. Now, can they get out, though? 3-4-3.
Only a
tick
Nyx.
down.
We'll take that trade. And they force TP as well. Invoker had to go all the way there, though, which means Tiny Top is gonna push. And he's got a catapult. It's not very good.
No, we've got TP up here. It's going to be the Nyx Assassin, 3-4-3. Hoping to pick up some solo experience whilst the lane's been abandoned by the rest of his team. Bottom lane, RNG, seeing a chance to find another kill as Stay. Setting up this action, I like this, sort of this mobile invoker. We've seen it from some of the mid invokers as of late, but Stay doing it from the safe lane. Makes that rotation towards mid, gets a kill on the Huskar, instantly goes down bottom, gets the kill on the Pugner.
And mid, he's got stun in 1.
He's back mid. I mean, this invoker.
Who is this guy?
He's looking hot.
He's not staying anywhere.
Yeah, it's a lie. He's got to change his name.
Yeah, to move.
I mean, maybe that's the play. TFT is so befuzzled by the fact that his name was Stay. He's confused them all. And the next level play is coming out in terms of usernames.
Where is he going now? Where is he?
Where is he going?
He's in the middle. He's waiting. He's staying now.
Okay, this is where he got the name. From plays like this.
We got level 6.
So he's coming back mid. It's going to be the Huskar. We'll see if he gets Chessie again. Bottom lane SRF. He's got the Ghost Shroud. Stick charges and a Death Pulse, so he'll be fine. And does have that Reaper's Scythe, so the two of them have to be careful about how they poke at him. And some fans going to come back across. They do find the grip. They go for the blast and the clap. It's enough magical burst to get the kill.
And he's TP, which is terrible.
Oh,
and again.
Look who's up top. Stay. He's
Yeah,
moved
damage,
across
he's
again.
tanky.
This invoker. Whoo, whoo, whoo. Mr. Stay. I mean, I think he's won the MVP vote already. He is looking. He's looking amazing. And this guy, I've not heard of this guy before. Stay coming into sort of before RNG.
Stay is coming in to stay.
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, manning up. This guy.
Hey, one more touch. He's got the lifesteal. He needs to hit something. Hit something. Oh, nothing to hit.
Yeah.
But he gets the kill. That was 2 versus 1. A
Yeah.
supernova as well. And Monet does kill Chessie.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the Phoenix making it pretty hard for Monkey King to attack anything. He's gonna need BKB at some point this game probably.
I mean, I'm seeing this game 9 minutes in. It's 5 for 5. There's a Huskar. His net worth is sort of middle of the group. This is not where you want to be if you're TFT. This looked from the draft to be a crazy game for the Huskar. He's not crushing it. He's getting punished. And bottom lane, Monet comes in with the rotation. They're looking for Hansken. Hansken not quite having the level 6 yet. Still just level 5 on the Bruce. No problem. 3-4-3. Oh, we whipped it!
Oh, mega.
It's one moment of glory that he could have gone for, and he whiffed it.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
no.
more importantly is the Invoker game, honestly. He was set up to have a terrible top game, but now he's almost
just
top net worth.
Yeah. He has been doing some fantastic moves, Stay.
Yeah, it's always this tiny. Once he gets the dagger...
Yeah. Now he must be, how close is Frost? He must be, okay, with the treads and such, he's still
The game
a little
can
bit away.
change so dramatically when you get that. And again, middle here.
Chessie seems to not.
He knows.
He
doesn't
Oh, he
know.
doesn't know. He doesn't. Yeah, he
knows.
knows. It's Hansken. Should be just about to pick up the 6, so we'll feel a bit safer down bottom.
And this brew is very scared when it's 6. It's a good counter against Necrophos.
But look who's here with the Scarf and the Nyx Assassin. It's the man himself, Stay. Every place that Stay goes, he finds action.
He knows.
Chessie's got to run. He's going over to the other half. He's on the high ground, Stay. Well, Chessie's going to jump for this, but sir.
Hold up.
You don't try and kill Mr. Stay. Chessie will...
he's not staying around.
He's out of there.
Going top. Yeah, a lot of movement here. The risk of this is obviously that you lose farm.
Yeah.
But he's been successful in almost every rotation.
I've been finding a lot of kills. And
yeah, the level 6 on Brood now is very bad for him bottom. It's going to be hard for him to lay now with Necro. He usually feels safe in his shroud, but you just remove that. Yeah, but who's killing who? He's here again.
Stay is here indeed. By the side of 3-4-3 and SRF. Yeah, I mean, you can sort of feel it. TFT, they are playing very careful now.
And yeah, this Tiny just got the tower. This means he's going to have dagger anytime now.
Yeah.
And that one of those counter initiation against the Invoker gang can change the game quite a lot. Because none of these cores are very tanky.
And Stay's heading over to mid. You're going to see the setup.
Can just run out.
Yeah, Cold Snap's down because Stay's here. Oh, they got the damage though. The Supernova's out and they don't. Chessie's going to be able to walk it off. Backups there from TFT. They've got 4 heroes in the mid lane.
Yeah, and dagger is
stop
up.
to that. Oh. Tornado and EMP. And Defrost. Just try and charge in and see if we can get a grab onto Stay's Invoker. Won't be the case. Let's see what he can do with this blink.
And this Phoenix been in middle every time to stop that Monkey King from actually attacking. Doing real good, and yeah, the game is pretty even right now. Tiny's gonna maybe take over the game now. Could be a bit scary. It's right now that TFT is very strong and can just push their lead.
Radiant are scanning.
Can they kill this guy?
If they can get the perfect control with the Cold Snap.
The ult.
Oh!
Here comes the ult.
Oh, here comes the Scythe. Shalam. Slams him down. SRF, as that is Brood dead for 40. Frost.
I'll take that trade.
He'll get 3-4-3.
Plus 15. I mean, that was only after all a support Brewmaster, so... Phoenix level 8. That's quite high level. The hell? Who is this guy?
That was a close one, yeah. Era's been in every place at the right time. Making it a little bit harder for RNG to sort of get those extra quick kills from the rotations from their cores. Zera, eyes on Arfu. Jump forward, Frost's got the combo. Arfu's been spotted out.
And there we have the dagger. First dagger, successful. And yeah, we're going to keep seeing this a lot. He's got the Vessel soon, which gives him that extra health, and is obviously great against Husker.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, hold up.
Can you get away with this, though? He's a little deep, and there is by his side. So Frost, nothing too much to be worried about. Jonas and Fan will set down the board, start to play. Goes for the life drain on SRF. SRF's out of range.
Yeah, this game is going to get pretty hard for RNG soon.
Yeah.
The monkey needs items.
He
What does he got right now?
He's trying to get the Echo Saber on. That's his first one, but yeah, not too close to it, so he's going to need a bit of quiet time to catch up. Finding kills is proving to be quite hard for him.
As you mentioned that Husker, he's at the bottom for all the cores, but it's pretty close for all those 5. It's only Tynus a bit ahead. And Husker's not the fastest farmer. We'll see when they get the Roche this game. Because you got the Brewmaster ult, which is super good there, and it's only support.
And they've found the Brew. This time 3-4-3, Stay and Monet will be more successful.
Yeah.
With the hunt.
Seeing from last game, RNG is definitely the better team from how they played. But the game looks easier for the final tribe.
Yeah.
Tynus bottom, is this where he wants to kill? The runes?
And they're bringing Chessie over as well for this.
3 runes, okay. Now we're talking, Armless is up. Power level is increasing.
Let's see what this Huskar can do.
Yeah, this Skywrath, always when you play with a Skywrath, you need something to set up the ult with, and
yeah,
they don't have the greatest hero.
No,
Kingston is okay, and Nyx is the good one, but
yeah. And then I guess
Adam has been missing a couple stuns here and there.
Yeah, he's had a hard time hitting a few.
You can't combo it if he misses the stun.
No, and then it's a lot of mana wasted in the bin. TFT worried for a push down bottom as Error is set up behind Jonas and Fan. They only have SRF showing at the moment down here, but indeed more is coming. They want to try and take this fight, RNG.
Yeah, TFT is way stronger here. It's not going to work out.
Well, Frost is going to commit straight away. They do manage to target the Spirit Vessel out, but Chessie jumps forward. Ghost Shroud's out, the Phoenix Supernova in the midst of it all. They do actually kill off Frost with the scythe. So they get the 1-for-1. Chessie's going to make sure they can clean up for more. As 3-4-3 dies the Spears, Arfu and Stay. They're trapped in the trees. Stay gets the Ghost Walk off, but they've lost 3 on RNG. So as you say, TFT with the superior 5-on-5 at the moment.
Yeah, and at least they get the Tiny, which is really good with the Scythe. Plus 15 seconds, and it's not that bad. They don't die on the Monkey King and Invoker. 2 important cores. And yeah, it looks like they're going to get the tower here. And they still have the Brewmaster ult, so they definitely should force a tower. I don't know why they're backing off there. That seems pretty sloppy.
Yeah, they're close to having it as well, but maybe just a little too scared about what came in return. As in fact, mid lane Error will get the dive off, but the Spirit Vessel's on him. Tornado, of course, will stay right on the point. Gets the kill. Frost will jump forward, try for the combo onto Arfu. Does get the Scarif in turn. Support for support.
Yeah, and they maybe top something fun.
Yeah, if 3-4-3 can find the stun, and this time he will. He's got the easy setup from the Boundless Strike of Monet. They pick themselves up another. Still a close game in terms of numbers. Oh, that's a big one. Stay. It's hunted down as he tries to Ghost Walk back. Hanscan and Frost, though, they've got eyes on him.
Yeah, Tony is just too strong. And yeah, the fact that they didn't go for the bottom tower there meant they just got to deny. So that's such a big net force miss there. I'm not sure why I didn't do that, but maybe middle at least. They have Brewmaster, so if anyone contests, you can just brew ult.
I was going to say, yeah, if they back away from this one. Questions have got to be asked, but yeah, it looks like they'll happily stand their ground. Oh! Oh, doesn't quite get it. Good attempt from Arfu.
20 damage against 80. Almost misses.
TFT, they will secure that extra gold for Frost. Getting even close towards the Echo button. Oh! What a TP.
Committed egg for this. This is really good.
Yeah, SRF, and that's his Yule Scepter done too, so he's now sort of gearing up to be this hero that's very hard to kill, and I love it as well. The BM tip coming out from SRF. Sends it the way of Error.
Let's see here what's going on here.
Let's
Standing up here, he's got Echo Saber.
Yeah, they're focusing down Chessie, and they just take Chessie straight out of the fight. The Prime split is out, of course, successfully, so maybe being able to find something in return as they focus down 3-4-3. Frost as well with the combo, the Tornado and EMP's down, 3-4-3 does fall. EMP taking the man out of Frost, so TFT will have to hold back for now. Same time down bottom, SRF nearly gets bursted down by Jonas and Van.
It's almost going to be impossible to get like a kill and just get out, because Tiny, if he's playing properly, he's going to have a TP ready and he's always going to get in there. And being so far ahead, he's going to just burst anyone. But that's a good trade, obviously. When you get the Echo Saber, Monkey King's ult just gets so powerful, you can't move in it.
And the fact that they can still kill that Husker, as we're seeing. Jesse, you know, not sort of this invincible beast that we do sometimes see the Huskar become very early on.
Yeah, and we're going for the BKB on Monkey King, which is definitely very needed this game.
The Fire Spirits are just so annoying for him.
Yeah, and you need to as well just be able to kill the egg.
Yeah.
They don't have great egg killers this game. Like, they have mediocre heroes, all of them. But if Monkey King gets BKB, he can just slap it around. And here we go, first Roche. Can they see it?
Let's see if they know. I mean, they do have the Nyx Assassin close.
It dies quickly, though.
Sunstrike, to confirm the suspicions, they're TPing over. They do want to get into the pit and do something about this one.
This Brew's so strong. Too late.
Can they, Oh, Roche is gone. They'll get the Brew outside of the pit. Aegis is in the hands of Jesse.
At least they got a kill there. And I'm not sure if that was a level 2 Scythe, because he's dead for a very long time.
It was indeed, yeah.
That's a support dead for like 70 seconds, 20 minutes. Okay, enjoy that. Yeah, that Husker rider, Husker ult on Roche just takes like 25% and then he just destroys it.
Yeah, makes it super easy. As Monarch continues to get spaced down bottom, closing in on the BKB goal that really is, as we say, going to make all the difference in these fights. Maybe we can even get this tier 2 tower also, as TFT not looking to be too interested in heading down there for now. They've got their sights set on taking objectives up on the other half of the map. As the tier 2 is where they look to focus and push him with that Aegis. But still without, of course, the Brew. 20 seconds until he's back in.
Yeah, let's see how far they want to push this, because they got that Husker and Pugna, which is great pushers. And here we can see a game where the Invoker does not go that Midas. And
he wants to, though.
Yeah.
He's got it queued up.
He's still getting it. All right,
yeah.
That is good, because we start to see him falling off her, and this is just how Invoker is.
All right, it's going to be a hard game for him.
The range.
Either way, it's 3-4-3 again.
3-4-3, is that his death count?
Let's have a look. It's probably 3-10-3. No, okay, 2-5-6. I'm going to have to get him a rename.
Oh, here they're just pushing high ground here. The Pugna and the tower, they need to do something about this. They got Phoenix Egg level 2, and they got Brew ult almost level 2. I believe it was 11 last time I looked. Okay, that's tower.
All right, the base opened
The bottom,
up.
though, they're pushing bottom in return.
Top of a couple of TPs coming back. Monet.
Just getting a tower for it. It's no racks.
And we do have that. We've got the Midas online now. He's got it done. So we'll now start to see the recovery magic of Stay. We saw it in game 1, albeit he got the Midas a lot earlier. So if game 1 was anything to go by, he's got to hope that this one goes on for much longer than game 1 did, for him to get sort of the full efficiency out of it.
You want to delay the game as much as possible right now. If you're RNG, especially with the Husker Aegis, you're not. And they just overall have a stronger team fight. Egg and Brew ult, and that's only in the support. So they have a way too strong team fight. They need to split push and just avoid as much as possible right now. It's going to be pretty rough. And again, just instantly at bottom, so they can't push top and get racks. Then they're going to have to trade.
What they found here, they do find the jump onto SRF. And the Courier too.
Courier
was on his way past them all.
They got to push fast bottom.
See if they can do anything.
Faster.
Stay trying to alleviate the focus from his own base.
Okay.
He's going to TP back there. Wants to help.
They got to play perfectly if they're going to save these racks.
Let's see what they can do. Tornado, EMP setup for Stay out onto the few of them. They do get a good Wukong's command, in fact, from the side of it all. As Monet pops down the boundless strike, they have the control onto the Huskar, bursting him down low with the Reaper Scythe. They'll take him down the once, but he's got the Aegis. He's going to be back for round 2, and they've lost the Monkey King. Monet does not have buyback. SRF, Ghost Shroud, but they surround him. They have the damage. They dispel this Ghost Shroud. The Decrepify Blast takes down another. As RNG will lose 3, and they'll lose the full set of racks top. They cannot hold.
I don't know what that Monkey King was thinking there. Like, that play works if you have BKB right there. But just running all the way to the left side of his goal.
How close was he to BKB? He must have.
It's pretty close, I believe.
Wait, well, he has it now, yeah. But yeah, he just didn't wait that little bit longer. That was...
Yeah, he needed BKB there.
He really did. As that is going to be very costly for RNG. They not only lose the top set of racks, but there's already a push coming straight in onto the mid for TFT. Looking for more. Monkey King Monet is back in the game. Chelsea, they want to try and push on. They do not have the Supernova or the Primal Split. And with that in mind, they'll back off. They're happy with the way that they've set the game now. 7K advantage and it racks up. TFT holding the lead as we'll see this one once more.
And the ult is really good here, but he decides to go all the way to the left. It should have done him instantly as well.
And as you see that, he does have the BKB. He has it on him. He just didn't use it.
Oh, he had the BKB?
He had the BKB on him. He just didn't press it.
WTF? F?
That's a bit of a
That's a yikes.
Yeah.
As we say in Sweden.
Yeah. I mean, we were being kind to him, saying, "Oh, he just didn't have it. He had it. it was there. He just didn't press it." And he had a long time to press it. It wasn't like an instant stun. It was like, oh, I'm slowly dying to the sun ray. oh, well, now I'm stunned. Oh, it's too late now. So yeah, a little bit slow there from Monet.
Yeah, they can just play safe on the final side if they want and just wait for the Roche and then just win the game. Or they can just man up and go middle at once. Like, they're so strong right now. Once they have the ult on the supports, they're not going to lose the team fight. But getting that Aegis is definitely something you want to do, because with the Monkey King, Black King Bar, he's going to kill the Husker, so
yeah,
they should just wait for it, not get picked off. Meanwhile, they're just riding bottom.
So TFT do indeed settle down a bit, but yeah, Stay. Just making sure that at no point do TFT have all 3 waves pushed over. Stay just constantly forcing in a side lane.
And they really want to interrupt this Roche if they can, but it's such a risky move. But if you don't do it, you're going to lose. They're going to just hit middle and then win. So you kind of have to go out and take the Roche, try to contest it, which you will probably also lose at, but it's at least a higher chance. And both the supports are getting lots of farm.
Yeah, they really are. For TFT, both. This Phoenix and Brew, we've already seen really just how much these heroes do anyway in the team fights. Add a few items into the mix and it's going to be even more formidable. As Pugna starting to scale up that dagger. Anderson Fan, if he finds his target, he will offer an insane amount of burst. So Monet, he has to be a lot quicker with the BKB next time for sure, otherwise he will get blown up immediately by Anderson Fan's attack.
Invoker, all right, just TP's out. Just securing that bot tower now, because they know they're not going to defend on RNG, so they can just get 2 sides of racks if they want to. Or do they want to defend?
So they have to be careful. One more loss in a team fight could cost them a full set of racks at the least, and potentially the game. It's getting closer and closer to that point with TFT sort of hitting this mash that they want to become at this mid-game point with the Huskar. As Monet queuing up the Silver Edge next, looking to try and have another solution to Chessie. It's going to take some time, and TFT continue to rule and roam the map.
Yeah, they're just 5-manning right now. They know that their team fight is way stronger and just wait for Roche, and then you're going to win the game, so no sloppy plays here, and you'll be fine. So RNG should be aware of this, so they need to do something. If they just sit back and wait, they're going to lose. The only way they can win the fight is by getting that amazing Monkey King ult and just kill the Husker real quick. And then you have a BKB ready for the next life. Yeah, 7k lead. It's not that much at 28 minutes. This is the heroes. Very strong. And we're seeing very soon it's gonna spawn.
Who's gonna get it? It's up. Who's gonna head over? See who's gonna start it off first. This was Stay and Frost. Sneaking around on the cover of the invis. That Midas. Gotta use it.
Wants to no, there's
Oh, they have the set. They see Frost.
They see him.
Oh, now they. Oh, okay.
Manning up.
The silence, saying that they can burst down Arrow, but they can't. Arrow will survive. Frost, he's getting slowed down by those Echo Sabers and Frost. Oh, the Tornado. They got him. Or have they? Yes, they have. Mane jumps in, lands upon him. They get the stun out onto another. The Deafening Blast cuts them up. And with the BKB, they got the focus onto the Supernova. Mane gets the double kill.
Get out, Tiny's coming.
He's back for round 2. And there's the jump, Frost. He finds the Invoker. Mane's just got to get himself right out of there.
That's as good as they could have hoped for them. But this is going to be Roche. No, they cannot contest Roche anymore. Yeah, the Monkey is getting strong here.
He is. We're seeing there what he can really get done when he's on top of them all. But yeah, as you said, pretty much no way RNG can go for this. But they had to buy back for it. TFT on Frost. Obviously, the end of the world if he does get the Aegis.
And BKB here for Necrophos as well.
Yeah, they've got it.
They have the team fight now. There's a cheese as well now, which is problematic. Yeah, let's see. They should be forcing middle now. There is no reason to wait for them anymore on TFT. Just wait for the cooldown on ults, heal up and go. Because you definitely don't want to wait for too long this game.
I think can we check the Invoker? Does he have Aghanims now? He does. So I believe we saw it. He picked that up just as he died. So
and again,
he'll have that for the next fight.
Has he ever used it? You think?
I don't think so. Stay. Here we go. He's going to use it now. Come on, Stay.
I don't think he knows he can use it.
Maybe he buys it for the passive. Stay. Here we go. Here we go. He's not going to use it. I mean, he was top net worth last game, so maybe he just wants to make the fight fair.
They want to fight outside them. Basically, it's going to be the game fight here. Silence.
Who are they going to jump? I think get hands can out immediately. That'll be a great way to start, just removing the brute. Scan from both sides.
Yeah, they need to go soon because if they don't see them in place, they know.
I think they saw the Monkey King.
Oh yeah.
Jesse, he's got the Aegis. He's waltzing in to kick things off. He finds SRF. Jumps in to quick turn with the Yours. They'll hold him back momentarily. Jesse still continues to move in. SRF pops his own BKB. Jump forward from Frost. He's got the burst. That's going to be the Nyx Assassin gone. He's got to buy back if they really want to commit for this fight.
Oh, out of position here.
Yonasan fan, he is incredibly deep. As he is going to die, they do lose the Skyrath.
Oh, that's pretty big. They need his damage to push here.
Yeah. His sieging potential was the...
And we still have Monkey King Alter. This could be pretty costly.
There's Monet. He's going to have the Boundless up and again in a couple of seconds. BKB still ready on top of that ult.
Let's see if they're going to play safe. They seem to want to go still. This could be risky.
Jesse, feeling confident with the Aegis. I don't have that Pugna. But in terms of actually damaging the racks, they're going to have to be right down the front on Jesse. Caught out by the Tornado. Frost jumps in with the combo. They're trying to burst down this Necrophos, but the Necrophos is still alive. Monet pops the BKB and the ult. Jesse's forced out of it. They'll turn towards the Primal Spirit Bluelings. They're still alive. There's one more left, the Earth Panda. Monet, can he finish it off? The Supernova is going to mean that they have to split. RNG have to get back. 3-4-3. Will get himself out of the range. But oh no, Stay! He comes back in range at the Supernova and dies.
I think he tried to...
Oh, what the hell was that?
What the...
I mean, he gets the Aegis, but he's dead. That was a pretty sizable leap there from that Husker.
I think Invoker ran back in there because he's got Midas ready, so he tried to use it.
Oh, there we go.
It's just not the timing.
Okay, so no Monkey King now for a full minute.
Yeah, the BKB just made them just run out of the Monkey King ult. They need to kill them in the Monkey King ult or they're not going to win the fight. So it didn't work out, and now that looks to be game.
I think it might just be. No Monkey King, no physical. It's TFT. Oh, Frost. Okay. It's timed down for 100 seconds. What can they do with the rest of them? Stay. Turns with the Tornado. Ice Wall as well, trying to slow down Chessie. Stay goes into the Ghost Wall, but they've got vision. Oh, have they? Stay? Yeah, he'll die. They get Stay. Chessie hiding in the side of it all. Baiting SRF in. They have the Reaper side the side, but it's not enough. He'll just survive as they'll continue to hit onto the bottom racks, get the Mega Creeps. TFT, they've done it. GG is called. They will manage to close down game 2 and take the series to a 1-1 draw at the moment in this best of 3. The Huskar pick, it worked out, but certainly not without its challenges, as again, a close game between these two teams. With RNG, Royal never give up, certainly living up to their name.
Yeah, and they just had an easier draft, honestly, to execute. The two ults from the supports are just so strong. You have that stronger team fight, you just get Roche, you push a tower. Doesn't get easier than that.
It does not. The Huskar pick proving to be the power play. At the start of RNG that game, it certainly felt like they still had chances to really bring it back. The Monkey King in a lot of situations, some great ults. Yeah. Looks like it was going to be just enough. But that Huskar,
we didn't see much from the Necro this game, honestly. He didn't really have much impact at all, and it's just a tiny, just very strong hero.
Frost Tiny got great Blink Dagger timing and ran away with the game. So, well, 1-1, the series stands. Ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere. We'll be sending you back to the panel, but we've got one more game left in the series to find out who is going to move on the upper bracket of this group and who's going to send and who's going to end up going down to the lower bracket. We'll see you very shortly for game 3. It's 1-1 at the moment.